Shut up, dog. Why you always talking that shit? Welcome back, goddammit.
Uh,
Motherfucking episode 18. I know this time because last one was 17. I remember. I just want to let everybody know I won the bet. I'm just gonna start off that. So I need my Antoine Winfield jersey. But we back,
no,
episode 18. You Beezy the Greasy, D Swills,
it's cool.
and
I ain't tripping. I
we here.
lost. I'm not tripping on it. The youth showed in that game. Their youth showed. First half. I'm just gonna kick it off with that quick. Get out the way, so I'm not pressed about it anymore. I'm not pressed about it. I gotta buy the jersey. I'm just pressed how the game went in the second half, really. But the first
I'm kind
half,
of
the
pressed how the
Texans
game
screwed
went
themselves
too.
over. All those penalties in the first half by the offensive line, pretty much committed.
Shit was
That showed.
crazy. That shit was blowing my mind, dog. Because what the offensive line is like where all they veterans is at, bro, and they was fucking up. I was like, this is crazy work, bro.
I mean, and
But it's
nobody's
cool.
really been there in that position, but I was just more frustrated. I mean, like we said, like I said, started off saying, I was correct, bro. Like the team to get pressure on the QB is going to win the game. And they pressured CJ Stroud, being a rookie, not being in those situations, and they won the game. Lammer had ample amount of time in the pocket all that game. It was crazy.
He did. Shit was wild. And then this motherfucker had what 100 rushing yards. Like, come on, bro. I I'm blaming that
That pressed me
on
every time.
I'm blaming that on D'Amico Ryan because cool. Like we know Lamar is gonna get his little in, but 100 yards, and it wasn't design runs, bro. This is like these is he got
Scramble.
time in the pocket
It
scrambling. He need he and it pissed me off the most because he played Christian Harris as a spy multiple times, and he did whenever he played him as the
but
spy.
he kept
He
dropping.
That's what I'm saying. But whenever he was spying Lamar, he bottled him up. Like it wasn't like Lamar was just even with the spy was
Yeah.
going crazy. And it's like, bruh, it's like I understand like you want to get people in coverage, but like play a zone and fucking spy Lamar, bruh. That's where he was killing them, dog. Make him kill you passing the fucking ball, not running what he loves to do.
100%. And I wasn't so upset with the first half because we went technically went into the first half into halftime 10-10. Cool. Adjustments was made by the Ravens. Adjustments were not made by the Texans, clearly. So that was upsetting. But to get that far as a rookie head coach and a rookie QB, I respect it. But there were definitely some mishaps that could have been avoided. But it is what it is. I owe this motherfucker Antoine Winfield jersey. You keep talking shit, though, it's going to be the green one, not the creamsicle one.
Come on, I ain't even talk shit, bruh. I talked shit on that night. That was
Um,
it. Struggling.
but Bills and Chiefs, like I said, Chiefs get it done. You got to go through the Chiefs if you want to get to the ball.
Facts. And it's
Josh
gonna
Allen
be
surprised me.
a
He did not play bad. He did not play bad. He did his job. There were some few missed throws, no question, but he didn't turn the ball over, if I'm
factuals.
not mistaken.
No, he didn't. That's
He
factuals.
wasn't the cause of the problem. That game was all coaching. I mean, you can say what you want that the kicker missed the fucking field goal to go into overtime, but you had plenty of opportunities to shut that game away, and they didn't. So, shout out to the Chiefs, bro. Sean McDermott, do better.
Facts. And I would say what surprised me this weekend was like every team looks human, bruh. Like I thought for sure Ravens and the Niners was just gonna blow through motherfuckers. The Niners looked very, very, very human against the Packers. Ravens looked
They
they
did.
looked beatable in the first half. So it's kind of like, Ravens playing the Chiefs. I don't know, bro. I'm going for Lamar, but I don't know, man. And then
The
the
thing is,
Niners. I don't know if the
yep,
Lions gonna be
against the
able to do it,
Packers.
but
The Chiefs and the Ravens, what people need to realize is the defense for the Chiefs is the best Patrick Mahomes has had. The offense is weaker. Their defense is the best they've had. especially in that secondary. That secondary's been killer for them all year long. Sure, they gave up
Facts.
24 points, but I mean, all year long. I mean, somebody's gonna make a mistake. Obviously, sucks that it was in the playoffs and gave up 24, but defense has been solid all year long. Shout out to the Lions. Fuck them
Shout
Cowboys
out
fans,
to them
dog.
Lions.
Lions made
Shout
it
out
back to
to
the
the
NFC
Lions.
Championship game before y'all did, bro. That's crazy. They've been asked for 30 years. The Lions been asked
Yeah,
for 30
man.
years, bro. They had an 0-16 season. They had a 3 and like 12-1 season like a couple years ago with golf. And they beat y'all back to the NFC Championship game? That's crazy.
Poochies. Ass
Y'all been in the
wipes.
playoffs ample amount of times, like plenty of times, bro. And y'all can't get to the NFC. Y'all can't even get past the divisional round. Y'all ain't won one since goddamn Troy Aikman was QB, dog. Lord have mercy. Y'all poo. I'm repping them skins, them Redskins, baby Sean Taylor. Because them Cowboys.
Hey, I ain't
Lucky
gonna
I ain't
get
got
too
my
much into them
Packer years
Cowboys.
on again.
Fuck them. Fuck them
Shout out
Cowboys.
to the Lions, though. Jared Goff. Jared Goff did his thing. His thug thizzle. Did what he was supposed to, and the defense came up clutch for the Lions in that game.
Jameer Gibbs went crazy.
So
Shout
I
out to
like what
Jameer Gibbs.
I like.
He finally getting his shine on.
I know they got to play at home, but they go to the Niners' house. I'm taking the Niners, but after that Packers game, it seems like the game's going to be a lot closer than what we were thinking against any
Boy, I
team.
tell ya. All they gotta do is get some pressure on Brock, bruh. That's it. Rattle him a little bit. It's a Reezy rat, bruh.
Now,
Christian McCaffrey not finna carry that
both of these
squad,
games
bruh.
are. Nah, well, Debo did go out too, so I mean that's a factor. I don't know if he's going to be ready for the game this weekend, but that's always a killer when your best receiver go out, or your 1A, 1B, whatever you want to call them. Because I
Yeah.
like Ayuk, but they got to go there. Chiefs finally have to play on the. Well, actually, they played on the road this past game, but Patrick Mahomes is getting a taste of what it's like playing on the road in the playoffs for the first time. Got one win. Let's see if he can go to the bank and beat Baltimore.
Be Baltimore.
Like I said, you got even though they got to play at the bank in Baltimore, it still runs through the Chiefs, bro. They're defending champs. They showed why. They back in the AFC Championship game for a 6th year in a row. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
It's hard to not. It's hard to doubt Patty.
Facts, and it's in my opinion, with both of the defense being great, it's gonna come down to who fuck up first, dog. And I hate to say it, but I'm going with Lamar fucking up first before I'm going Patty, bro.
So in this game, it's not exactly. It's not on pressure because great like pressure on the QB. Patrick does a way better job than Lamar under pressure, making throws and all this. But I think this game, like you said, comes down to who turns the ball over first or how often they turn it over. Again, it's simplistic, but it's just a simple fact that if whoever gives that ball up after scores have been made, and you give that ball up and they go down and score on you, it's pretty much a wrap. Patrick's not going to throw the game away. There's no question. So
I agree.
if
And
you give
then
him a lead,
if the
Ravens is in trouble.
yeah, and the Ravens, if you give the Ravens a lead, they gonna run the fuck out the clock, dog.
You better make sure though you do not leave Patrick enough time. You better increase that lead as quick as you can, bro. Been proven every playoff series, like every playoff year for Patrick. Like numbers don't matter how much you're up by. So it is what it is. Lions and Niners. I'm gonna say the run game's gonna one of the run games is gonna win them the game because the defense is solid on both ends. But who can get their run game going is going to be the defining factor because we all both know that both teams can pass. Goff's been doing it. Purdy did it enough. The run game has to be a factor in this game, in that game.
Agreed. I think so too. I don't. I feel like Jared Goff and Brock Purdy are like pretty much the same quarterback. Um, so like you said, I feel like it's gonna be whoever run game is more impactful overall. Um, It's that in the defense. That in the defense.
Oh, for sure.
Because I feel like both
But
they're like pretty average, like turnover wise. Um, so whoever make one fuck up more and the run game, like you said.
yeah,
But
I'm
and
gonna.
if
That's my bet on who contributes.
and I don't know if I think it's a pretty even run game too because outside of McCaffrey, they don't really got nobody, and then the Lions got the 1-2 punch
And
with Jameer Gibbs and Montgomery. I feel like it's pretty balanced.
it's been Jameer lately. I like it. It's gonna be a good matchup. The Lions are coming in underdogs. They're looking for that pressure. Dan Campbell got them flying right. I'm gonna take the Niners, and I'm gonna be honest. I can't go against Patrick Mahomes. I'm not the fan like everybody else is, but I can't go against him, bro. He's
I
proven
agree.
the proof's in the pudding, bro. The
To me,
proof's in the
this
pudding.
is this situation with Patty Mahomes is like going against Tom Brady, bro. It's hard to do.
But Lamar, this is your year, dog, to at least get to the Super Bowl. This is your chance. So I'm saying it right now. If you don't get it this year, I don't know if you get back. I don't know. I'm just
I
saying.
think I'll give him. I'll give him this year, next year, maybe another year after that, and then he's done. I give him like
Kings is
between
coming.
now and the
But
next 3 years.
but anywho, moving on from football. What I'm being told all the time by my lady, breakfast it needs to be important, like prioritized. I don't know, man. I won't be that hungry in the morning. I get like maybe a snack and I'm out. But are you? I want to ask, are you a breakfast person? Like I could eat breakfast, bro. I don't mind it, but sometimes it's just the inconvenience of me like getting up and then I'm pretty much just got to get out the door and go to work.
Okay, so I used to think what she thought. Breakfast is the most important meal. Blah blah blah. I don't think breakfast is important. I think it's the first thing that you eat, no matter what time it is. That's the most important thing because a lot of like just like you, bro. A lot of people wake up and they're not hungry in the morning. Like especially me, I gotta wake up at fucking like 5:45 so I could get ready and go to work. I gotta be at work by 7. So it's like I'm not waking up
Same
to
cheese.
eat and like I'm not hungry at that time. So like, and I usually get hungry around like 10, 11 o'clock. So it's like, I don't think breakfast is that important, but whenever you don't eat, whenever you wake up early like that, like you're going to be hungry by lunchtime. I think that and what you eat in that time is what's important because that's the first thing your body is getting outside of like whatever fluids you drink. Like sometimes I'll drink like coffee in the morning and like just a bunch of water. But I just think it's more about the first thing that you put in your body is what it needs to be something that's healthy. I don't want to. It don't got to be like no super healthy shit, but like don't like go get no greasy ass burger. Like none of that shit. Like get something that's like that's gonna get your body moving and working correctly.
So that yeah. So that's what she had me on for a long time and all that. Well, she's been telling me, and like I used to like, they got the little egg cups. Like you just crack an egg, and it's got the rest of the ingredients in there. You just put in there and warm it up in the microwave, and it's like protein and all that, right? And then, which I like, I don't mind them. It's easy, and it's like takes like 2 minutes. And then the other thing was the overnight oats, which those are good too. But it's like she saw a thing. I can't get into it because I don't remember word for word or anything like that. But it's like everybody thought it was like good and like well for you with like the fruit and like the good yogurt, I guess, however you want to call it, the healthier style of it, and
Yeah,
the oats, thinking it's healthy and all this, and it's really not. It's like I just can't explain it. I don't want to say it's like it's all like pure sugary and all that and fucks up your shit, but it's not the case. I just don't know like the exact uh how to explain it, but relative to eating like eggs, like straight protein like that type of shit, it's like way worse than the eggs. So it's like stay away
yeah,
from that. And I've been trying to eat more eggs in the morning. She's like, "You're just gonna eat like eggs and bacon." I'm like, "Yeah." If you tell me I can't eat the oats, because I'm like, I'm not a health expert, But when you see like several studies saying that, I'm gonna go with the eggs. Like I'm not gonna bother with overnight oats, even though it's kind of filling. But then they say like it fills you for like a good minute, but then like you drop off so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like once that filling is gone, like after an hour or so, or two, or whatever it is, like the drop off is pretty bad. So it's like, nah, I'm good. I'll just like stick with the eggs.
So yeah, so what I usually try to do is like for in the mornings because I'm usually really not that I'm not usually not hungry till like later on in the day, and I usually because I get off at 3:30, I usually get my lunch around like 11:15. Um, like if I do, sometimes I do wake up in the morning and I'm like hungry, and so I do like take some. But in my for my like first meal, I try to make it like fruit. Like I don't really eat nothing else. Whether it's like I just bring like a meal prep of fruit or it's a smoothie or something like that. I usually don't. I try not to eat nothing except fruit because it's like lighter, but you still get whatever the fuck you get out of it, and it still fills you up for the time being. And then for lunch or like when I get home at 3:30, that's when I like eat an actual meal. But because I don't know, bro. I just feel like first of all, I don't really gotta. If I do fruit, I don't really gotta cook. Um, I don't like I don't gotta cook none for it. It's easy. It does the job,
Yeah, it's fresh.
and it's like light on your. It's like it's light on your body, so you're not like fucking your body. My main thing is I don't want my body fighting myself in the fucking morning. Like the very first meal, I want my body like fighting to like digest and like do all this shit starting off. Just like
Mm-hmm.
some light, get everything going, boom, and then after work or at lunchtime, like eat some chicken, like with some noodles or something, like with a vegetable. Because your body's boom, boom. So you put that in, and now your body's processing it as you're eating it, rather than like, oh shit.
Yeah, because for me, like breakfast, she was like necessity, like help you with your like weight and all that. And I'm like, all right, so we're looking into it and stuff. And I mean, she's pretty much shown me all the shit and like what's going on with it. Then like dieting, like for the most part, I do good on the dieting. I think just like in like those times of the day, like I'm working out more now, but that's like a small part of it. So the rest of my day, like I'm in my truck and I can't really move. Like I'm not moving throughout the day really. So that's a big part. Like those
Yeah,
in
same.
between moments, like throughout the day, that's like the biggest like factor into like your like helping you lose weight. Also, besides dieting, because I'm just in my truck and like when you're not like moving, going up the stairs, walking, doing any type of like lifting or anything, it's like being stagnant and sitting on your ass is not helping you by any means. You're probably worsening, which sucks. But like that's what I am. That's what I'm doing all day for the most part.
Now, to your, this is just some shit my dad used to do because my dad used to do the same shit. He's in the office now, so he's still doing the same thing. But whenever he was like worked out on his water truck or whatever, and when he had to spray the roads, he would just outside, just like get out his truck, squats, push ups, jumping jacks, bro. Instead of just sitting in his truck all fucking day, he just go outside, smack down a few push ups, jumping jacks, squats, sit in the truck for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? After a certain amount of time, go back
Fair
out,
enough.
boom, boom, boom. This little shit. I mean, it also depends on where you're at
Here and
too.
there. I mean, yeah.
Like you don't want to do that shit on the
For the
side of the
most part, I
highway
think
or
I
no
could
shit
be able
like
to do
that.
that.
Like,
I, I mean, I definitely don't do it on the shit water sites I work at. So nasty ass shit. But another thing was like because my mom asked me, and I was like, I learned. I was like trying to lose weight, like I mean, I guess for more like weight loss kind of. Everybody wants to avoid carbs, and it's like, no, that's not the case. Like if you just like cut out carbs, like yeah, you'll drop weight, but you're not like dropping fat. You're just dropping weight. And as soon as you go back to like your normal eating, it's like you gain it all back pretty quick. So it's like you can't cut out carbs. You gotta just keep the carbs in there, but kind of minimize them, and then keep it on the protein diet. Usually, stay committed to that protein. Like the light carbs, not cutting them out. Just like light carbs, and work out 3 to 4 times a week.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. The protein shit only helps if you're working out, because other than that, you're just getting all this
Yeah,
protein and it's going nowhere.
yeah, because it's like eat less, move more, and then eat less, move more, and add protein. I mean, so. But I was just curious because breakfast isn't my real cup of tea, but it's hers. But just had to wonder because
Yeah,
I'm
because
a dessert guy.
yeah, I never. Me and you both. Goddamn it. I didn't. I just like. I think the start of this year, like and like towards like the end of December last year, is when I started like actually making it a point to eat something for breakfast. Because like I usually didn't eat. There was like a point in time where I wasn't even eating till like I got back home from work. But like
Some
just
days are like that for me. Can't lie.
yeah, just like recently, I just been making it a point to like make a smoothie the night before, put that shit in the fridge, and then when I wake up in the morning, grab that shit whenever I go to leave, go to work, drink that shit within like between like 8 and 9 if I don't really want it right away. But sometimes, like I said, I'm hungry like right away, so I just like get it out and just like drink it on the way to work or like when I get to work, and then
Yeah.
eat lunch whenever I have like my lunch because like my lunch is like I say usually at like 11, 11:15, sometimes 12, and I'll just eat it then. I eat like bring my milk prep, eat that, boom. But I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna smoothie in the morning, get like a snack, whether it's like a little protein bar or like more fruit, some type of fruit like a banana, a fucking grapefruit, whatever, and then just like eat my heavy meal when
hmm
I like after I get done working out and get home. But I
So
usually
is it
try
better
not
to
to
eat the
eat
protein
like
before
real.
or after the workout?
I don't think it matters.
Okay, just wondering. I mean, for mine, like when I snack wise during the day for like at work, I try to take like because right now I'm doing like I got crackers, like those little sticks of cheese or like little like squares or whatever, and then I got
Mm-hmm.
like a little case of pepperonis. And like I don't eat it all, but I eat a little bit of it just to like keep myself like filled throughout the day, and then I get home and I got my chicken cooked with the vegetables and the cauliflower rice. And I mean, the meal's good. I mean, because I like flavor up the chicken. It's not like plain or anything, so it's not like I'm just like starving myself. I'm like depriving of flavor, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I guess like the protein intake just depends on how you feel working out. Because like if I eat before I work out, I don't like it. Doesn't do it for me. It makes me feel bad. Or like whenever I eat before I work out, or do like when I go, I don't really feel like working out. Or like I'll like get there and I'll be like get halfway through the workout and be like, bruh, I don't really feel like doing this. I'm full. Like this shit is dumb.
Sluggish.
Yeah. So it's like, if like that's why I said I eat before during the day, so I have like energy and shit to run off of. Cause I get off of work and I go straight to the gym. Go to the gym, I'm cool, boom, and then by the time I'm done at the gym, I'm fucking starving. So I just eat, get all my protein and shit in, boom. I used to hit the protein shakes with the meal, but I got tired of buying it. It's kind of expensive.
Yeah, like what, like $40 for that 50 or like 50, $60 for that whey protein, like little tub or even a bag
Yeah,
sometimes, maybe like $10 less. And I don't know how long that lasts you. What do you think that lasts you? Like a
probably
month?
like a month. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think I finished mine off ever. I think I left it in my hands when I was over there. But moving forward, we gotta decide today. We decide right here, right now. It could be just the three of us or whatever, or bring the females. But where is we going? Is
I already told you, bruh.
we going like I'm saying we gonna decide because like we said, me and you gotta decide. We could do a flip a coin, best out of three. We could draw a hat, whatever. But it's because your ass don't even want to go to Colorado because you trying to go to the water in the
Ain't nobody
wilderness.
going to no Colorado, bro. I'm not trying to be around the tweeds and the goddamn the hippie motherfuckers.
Jacob, you got
And it's
next trip.
colder than
You get
titties.
to call next trip. Jacob, you get to call next trip. But is it
Sorry, Jacob.
Montana
Fuck
or
Colorado.
Washington? Because look, I'm not saying I don't want to go to Montana. I'm just making the case for Washington that Washington got the parks to like walk the trails and all that to go to, the beautimous water, to to boat on, even to go fishing. It's got the nice wilderness, bro. Scenery.
Hey, as long as we ain't gotta flip no coin. As long as we can go fishing in Washington, is cool.
I'm not saying we got you. I'm just saying no. We're gonna flip a coin. We're not gonna have this one sided. Because then if it's poo, I'm not
What?
having to. Hey, you pick this shit, and then it's my fault that we went. I'm not
Nah,
having it.
hell nah. That's gonna happen anyway if it land on Washington. I'll be like, hey, bro, you the one that suggested this, like,
This is not gonna
and
be my fault because we flipped the
I
coin
would
fair.
expect the same. I would expect the same if we go to Montana and some shit happen.
I'm not gonna
Be like,
expect the
hey, bro,
same
you right,
because
I
you know
picked it.
what? Both of these pick like both the like the because we neither of us have been, but the sceneries like online pictures and shit obviously don't do it justice. I'm sure, but they both look quality. Because it's not like we going in the wintertime anyways. We're going like around summertime.
Fair enough.
So
Guess we flipping a coin. We got
we
heads.
can go best two out of. We're gonna do 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Heads is what? Washington.
Washington.
Fuck them. Heads Washington. Montana. Montana Mike's. First one is tails.
Montana won.
Montana Mike's.
Yeah, Montana.
Nah, that shit was pooty. You gonna make it hit the ceiling.
Why don't you just flip it, catch it, and then
That hoe was
stupid.
heads. Fuck you. All right, I'll flip it and catch it. So it's 1-1 right now.
And then 1-1.
That hoe was heads again.
Got Montana 2-1. Montana needs 1 more.
2-1.
I mean,
Heads is Washington, bro.
oh shit, Washington 2-1. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Washington 2-1.
Son of a bitch, heads again. Washington it is.
We're going to
Washington it
Washington.
is. 3-1.
We just gonna say
We're
it.
at in
Fucking bring
Washington, though.
bring the ladies. Bring it. Probably more towards the coast. I would suggest Seattle, Washington. I mean, maybe Seattle. Seattle's got nice, like nightlife, I'm sure, and shit to do. But I would
I'm
say more
not
towards
worried
the
about
coast.
no
But we could
nightlife,
look.
dog.
I'm not saying like we going to
We
party.
gonna
I
go
don't
to
do
the
the partying.
clubs.
I know you don't. I ain't going to no club, bro. They probably
Yeah,
a
bro,
lot
that's what
of
I'm thinking.
flamboyant out there. But anyways, we just got to look. But Washington, it is. We gonna probably try to stay around like the park areas, like the natural park, the natural forest, and all that shit, because they got plenty of them. It's not like we in Tech. It's not gonna be Texas. Everything's like drivable. Within Texas, you got to fucking drive a day to get somewhere. Washington,
Yeah.
it's not. It's significantly smaller because we was in Oregon and we drove from like kind of the middle of the state to the coast in an hour and a half, almost 2, I think. But that's because we was on a charter bus. If we was driving in the car, would have been there, boom, boom, in like an hour and a half maybe. So
It's easy pesos.
Washington it is. Jacob, if you see this, before we tell you, Washington, get your shit ready. We going. Bring in the females. Everybody gonna have a good time. So the females get to know each other. What was you gonna say?
Fair enough. Next
Last
podcast,
thing
we
I got
picking the
on my
dates.
slate over here. Yeah, it's probably gonna be in the summertime, so we can like book it soon. Plus, I got my W-2. Gotta go file that hoe. I already know I'm getting hella pesos this year, so stop playing with me.
This shit is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to pay back. This shit is butt.
Cause you was single, bro. You was single. I got a dependent, dog.
This shit
Shout
is
out
booty
me.
wipes.
That could have
These
been your
asshole
white
titties,
baby.
bitch wipes.
Could have had a dependent, dog. Shit, that's funny. Last thing I got on my slate over here for my agenda that I brought up. Is lingerie necessary for you? In the,
Hey, look.
within the sexual realm of doing the business. I'm gonna say real quick for me, it's nice, but it's definitely not. I don't need it, bro. Because guess what? We getting butt naked anyways, so it don't do nothing for me.
See, I'm gonna agree,
in
bro.
my opinion.
But, but, fuck lingerie, bro. Why? Why?
Exactly, because it come off anyways.
I'm taking a t-shirt and no panties before lingerie, bro.
The long sleeve T-shirt is goaded,
So
goaded.
I'm saying with the nipples showing, you know what I'm saying, hard through the thing. Come on, bro.
Oh
You
no,
can
bro,
see a
on
nipple through
straight
the
breast
shirt.
assist,
Boom.
straight breast assist.
I'm I'm not fucking ever gonna side with any lingerie because the shit's coming off just like your regular clothes would. If you want to wear lingerie, go take some fucking boudoir pictures, if, so you
Some
could
butt
feel good
pictures.
about yourself. It's them like they're called like boudoir pictures. Just look it up, bro. It's just like
I
pictures of
never heard of
women
that.
in lingerie. It's just like a self esteem thing, in my personal opinion. Bitches want to feel good in their bodies, so they put lingerie on and have people take pictures of them. It's called boudoir photography. Whatever, cool. That's what lingerie is for. For me, lingerie don't
Cool.
do
You learn something
nothing
new
for
every day.
me. Lingerie don't do nothing for me. If you like it, wear it, but don't expect it to get any rise out of me. I like bare coochie. I like bare breastises. Bare. Bucket naked.
Butterball
That's how
naked.
you gonna get a rise out of me, bro. So,
Uh,
fuck a lingerie. That's it for me.
it was a quick and easy question. It was a quick and easy question. I was just curious.
That's it for me.
With that,
So,
I'm out. I'm my agenda is cleared. You're up, buddy.
so we're gonna start off with the would you rather questions per usual. Some very basic ones, I guess. So would you rather be musically inclined or mechanically inclined?
Mm.
You already know what I'm gonna pick, so this is not even a question for me.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place because I'm looking at one as like I'm interested in music, but then with mechanical like automobile shit, at the end of the day, if I knew that shit, I could save some money. But what? Shit.
I'm saying music because I fucks with the music heavily. If I was musically inclined, it's
I
a
knew
rap, bro.
that's what you was gonna say.
It's a Reezy rap if I'm musically
When you say
inclined.
musically inclined, define it. Define that. Musically inclined.
All around, just musically inclined. Instruments, technology involving music, producing, songwriting, all that shit.
I'm gonna go with not. I'm not going off yours. I was just stuck in between because sometimes I like want to be able to know what I'm doing with cars and shit. I'm gonna go with musically inclined because I have always wanted to learn to play the damn piano, the guitar. Just play some instruments, bruh, and just like play that shit out loud. Just have one at the house and just start playing because music is joyful. I mean,
Facts.
it's a sense of unity to me. I be in the house most days, definitely in the shower, playing some music, singing along in the shower for shorty, whether it's country, rap, blues, all that. And when I'm in the house, I got the little, to rap the little, like, Chris Brown R&B type shit. I'm cleaning, washing dishes, and dancing at the same time. I'm getting
You
jiggy
feel
with
me?
it. Can't play with me, dog. But like I said, if I could sing, though, I'd be serenading every woman out here. All the bitches.
Have all the
Be a
bitches.
dog out here. I'm be the dog
Music
out
notes
here.
in the panties.
Easy
And
peasy.
the second one, would you rather do a job you love and retire normal, like after 50 years, or do the worst job in your mind for 10 years and be able to retire?
Uh, the job I like and just retire normal.
I agree. It's very
My
intriguing.
peace ain't worth it, dog.
That's
My
what I'm
peace ain't
saying.
worth.
It was
My
very
peace of mind
intriguing
ain't
because I
worth
was like,
fucking 10 years.
10 years, bruh. Like 10 years, I'll be motherfucking 35. I could retire and then just have the rest of my life. But then I'm like, nah, bruh, 10 years. I might not even. I'll be miserable as fuck after that 10 years. Ain't no way I'm gonna be fucking. There's no way I'll be like mentally sane enough to be like, oh my god, this shit's finally over. That shit gonna
Yup.
haunt you, bruh.
See, my peace of mind ain't worth that amount of time.
I feel like you're gonna spend the rest of
I
your
mean,
time trying to get yourself back, or a lot of that time trying to get yourself back afterwards.
within those 10 years, I mean, you'll try to do that and it just won't work because you got the shittiest job. It's true in what they say. If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. It's easy.
Facts.
I mean, so obviously there's going to be bumps and all that shit within it, but you know, if you're doing what you want to do, it's not a job. I mean, I'll be like I said, when I'm coaching, bro, I already know like I'm gonna have some problems with kids, parents, all this and that. I'm gonna be around coaching, like, you know, hooping for the rest of my days, dog. I'm chill. Being around basketball, I'm gonna be fine. Cool, not worried about it. And it's therapeutic gym. In a gym, just hooping. Sundays, gym open, hooping, done, bam. Like peace. That's peaceful to me. Well,
You feel
I'm
me?
doing the 10 years right now in my job because this job licks ass. So
This nigga
I
said
got
I'm
two and a
doing
half now.
10 years right now.
I got 2.5 right now. 7.5 to go.
Too bad you can't retire after that. And the
This
last
much.
one, would you rather take 60K like for a whole year? Somebody just give you straight up 60K, boom, you do whatever you want with it, or get all expenses paid vacation throughout the year. And it's not like we just taking a whole year off for a vacation. Like you still working and shit. You still got to find the time to make the vacations. But anytime you go on a vacation, it's all expenses paid for a whole year. Or just take 60K, boom, you do whatever you want with it. Just a free 60K.
60K.
Agreed.
I'm gonna go
So I thought
60K.
you would pick vacations because you
60K
like
is a lot of
traveling.
money. No, I like traveling, but like when people don't understand, you get more time off than me. I get fucking 10 days. Like right now, I don't even have my full 10. I gotta wait till my fucking anniversary to get the next 3. I only have 7 days. I was like, how the fuck does that make sense? So if you
Nah,
work
they
like
be
me, you got a
doing
job
that.
like me, you don't get. But they've never. I've like to me, I've never heard of that. Even the older guys I work with have never heard of that, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, so some of them got 3 days right now, and their anniversary is until like fucking when they started the job until like August or like October or whatever. So they got 3 days until then, bro. I was like, that makes no fucking sense. And they've been here for like a couple years. But working a normal job, you know, some have less than others. When the fuck you gonna have time to take vacation unless you just quit and get a vacation paid for or whatever, and you got money saved up for bills
Oh
besides the
yeah.
vacation. You know what I'm saying? So 60K is a lot of money, you know, for us. I can do a lot of shit with 60K. So
Facts. Ow, fuck. And that was the last one. I'm definitely taking my 60K. Keep it a buck with you. I'm probably getting me a house, putting a little down payment on the house. I don't know what else I'll do with it. I'll probably save a little. I'll probably just put the rest somewhere. Boom, stack it up a little bit. Live like regular until something big need to happen, or I figure out something that's going to be big and helpful.
so for me, we got 3 options. One was obviously the house, you know, a nice little decent house. Or, you know, maybe a plot of land and start investing in the house. And so that's like one and the same. 2 was like take a year off, you know, 60K, figure out what you want to do. 60K. I mean, that's more than some people's salary for a year, anyways.
Yeah.
And 3 is some real estate because real estate is, you know, the shit. Always and forever, probably. So, I mean,
Oh yeah.
you got land,
Absolutely.
you, you got land, you got power. You own the
I don't feel
land.
like I don't feel like
No,
right now is a great time to buy real estate, but
no, not right now. It's subjective and all that shit. Like, you know, can't be like the old heads. Well, I bought my house back in this year at $25,000. Like, bitch, times have changed. Shit
yeah,
has
you bought your
inflated.
house for as much as my car is, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Shit's ridiculous. But that being said, like we said, um, what the fuck? I'm going like dumb as shit right now.
Oh, 60K or
Either way, land. No,
We were
60K.
talking
But
about
like, what did
land
I
and
just
real
say?
estate. You
Real
said
estate. Wow,
invested.
the fucking word was real estate. I couldn't think of the damn word for some reason. I was thinking retail. Dumbass. Real estate is just king, bro, right now. Like for the longest time being, because I mean, like we said, land, you got power, you got money. If you own it, you got all this. You know, like you said before, like years ago, like if you own a duplex, all that shit, like rent that hoe out, like that's income.
Bread.
That's like a
It's
soft,
bread.
like you just don't do nothing but collect the money and then pay like the fee for the land on that shit. That's soft income. Like you just here, just, all you doing is holding out your hand. So I mean, 60K, I'll put it some towards like that probably.
Factual. And that was the last one. So we're gonna get into the what's the dumbest way you got injured, whether it's sports or just like
I
whatever the
got
fuck
two.
you was doing.
So it wasn't like severe, but you know, my shit was fucked up for like 2 weeks. I think. I think it was junior year. I think it was it was junior year. Y'all was playing. We was in the O gym. You know Cameron Bogus goofy ass. Cam. I'm on the so the goal is above me. I'm on like the baseline wall, just chilling, like we doing drills. This motherfucker comes zooming in for a layup and fall. He slides about 10 feet and my knee is like out, my legs out, but it's like just hanging there, like just on the ground. It's not like in stiff any way. This
Yeah, you
motherfucker's
told me
whole
this.
body with his goofy ass just comes sliding in, and he's right into my knee, and my shit hyperextends like a motherfucker, dude. I'm talking that shit hurt so bad. I was done for practice, and practice just started, bro. I was like, I had to go to doc, and my knee was fucked up. Like this shit hurt, dude. I was like, you stupid.
Hey,
I was pissed, bro. I was like, how the fuck you gonna fall doing? I think it was the weave drills, bro, if I'm not mistaken. But the motherfucker just went and did a layup, or he passed it or whatever, and ended up falling, and he slid a whole 10 feet into my kneecap and fucked my shit up. I was like, wow, wow.
yeah, you told me that story before. Hey, was you in the
This motherfucker,
gym?
he was just clumsy.
He was. Hey, was you in the open gym when we was running when Arthur fucked his back up?
Yeah, I was. We was in the, it was the old gym, right?
Yeah.
And then Mats was there. Yeah, that motherfucker's back. Hey, he fucked his back up, dog. That
Hey,
boy
that
made an
shit was
L.
funny because this motherfucker laid there and we was like, oh shit, all you hear was that shit was
So
funny.
for reference, everybody, he running, and I think he dove for the ball, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, right?
Yeah.
So he dived for the ball. So he's just like running this way. So here's his face, like this is his front half. This he trips over the mat and bam, like this hits the wall like that, and his bottom half bends this way. So this motherfucker is in a sitting position but backwards. Like, his front side on the ground like that, and he in a sitting position backwards all fucked up, and he's just like out there moaning like his shit fucked up. I was like, motherfucker damn near broke his back, dog.
That shit was funny. Dumbest shit I got injured
This
on was my freshman year, dog. First day of pads, freshman year, 2 days. We like doing a little. Of course, we doing a little scrimmage shit, and I think it was Kobe, bruh. It was either Kobe or it's another. I can't remember who it was, bro, but it was like freshmen scrimmaging against each other type shit, and to like see, they had like mix some JV players in there too because like obviously it was better than the JV motherfuckers already. And so we were scrimmaging, you know what I'm saying? I gave somebody a little go route. I'm just gonna say it was Kobe because that man was poo at the corner. I don't know who it was. I just know it was a white man. Gave him the go route, and I can't remember who was a QB. Shit pass. So I was like, "Oh, give me those." Snatch that shit from over his head. Boom, come down, tutty. So I'm hyped. Little toss the ball over, and Tangle coming across. He was like, "Hey, give me one of these." Boom. So I jump, come down, dislocate my kneecap.
I didn't know that's how you dislocated your kneecap, bro.
Bro, I'm talking
Ain't
about
no
shoulder come
that's how,
down and just boom. Nigga, I was out for a whole 2 weeks.
I didn't know that's how you dislocated your kneecap. That's ass. That's like this. Like they be doing the NFL celebration, boom, tear the ACL, dog.
Man, I'm talking about
That shit's
dislocated
speedy.
kneecap. I hit the ground and I was like, damn. And I had done it dislocated my kneecap before, so I like immediately knew what happened. And I was like, fuck, man, there ain't no way. And like, what the fuck I'm gonna
That
tell the
shit hurt.
coach, bruh? Hell yeah, that shit hurt. So like the first time I dislocated my kneecap was in middle school. It was like during practice, bro. I like planted, my shit just shifted out. Boom. Had no clue what happened. It was the first time I hit the ground. I was like, ooh, ooh. I don't know what happened. Boom. Had to go to high school to doc. He was like, oh yeah, you dislocated your kneecap. Blah, blah, blah. He was like, he could just tell, whatever. I was like, all right, whatever. He was like, if it don't swell up tonight, then like you'll be good to go in the next few days. But since the first time it's probably gonna swell up real bad, you're gonna be out for like a few weeks. Bro, I'm talking about I left there, walked home, boom, took a shower. By the time I got out the shower, my shit was swollen, like I could barely bend my knee. I was like, damn, done. So I was done for like 2 weeks. Second time was that time my freshman year when I did that shit. Then I was out, and I didn't even get to play none of the season, bro. I was out. We did 2 days. I was out for 3 weeks, and then Doc was like, "Oh, we got to work you back in. Like you can't go full speed. Blah blah blah." So I had to miss like another 3 weeks. By that time, we on JV, so like we only play 6 games. I get to play the very last game. Boom, get into basketball. I play 2 games and break my fucking leg. Cause
That I
and
remember.
hey, I'm just gonna say it because fuck that nigga, man. Was you there when I broke my leg?
No,
Like, was you in the gym?
I'll tell you which one I was there.
Anyways,
What I was there for.
I'll just when you talking about Tango tore his ACL and got cookies.
I was gonna say it, bro. We love you,
So
dog, but you got your shit stolen and your shit ripped at the same time. Hey,
Tiffy.
crispy.
So anyways,
I was there for
bro,
that one.
we not even a minute into the game, bro. We win the tip, boom, get a little easy lay. PG coming down. I'm like, oh, this nigga can't even dribble. This is cookies. This motherfucker come down cross half court, and I want to pick him up half court. We had Coach Lotta. He was like, nah, get back, play defense. Boom, whatever. So he gets to the 3-point line, looking up, give me them cookies. Boom, fast break, fast break. Go up for the lay. All I feel is palms in the middle of my back. So I go up for the lay. Boom. I'm
You
like this,
dirty motherfucker.
midair. Somehow, or like when he pushed me, my leg, like my top half went forward, legs went behind me. So
Mm-hmm.
like when it went forward, I'm like trying to, like I'm in the air. You know, I had the bunnies, so I'm in the air, and I'm trying to get my legs back forward, and that's I'm like pulling my leg forward, like I'm hitting the ground simultaneously. So my toe catches, boom, and so I just like my toe catch, and I just like fold over. Fold over. As soon as I fold over,
Oh, so it is like snapped the wrong way.
yeah, like
It is
on
like
like on some
reverse
hurt.
spin.
No, like on some hurdle stretch type shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I like hurdle stretch. Like my toes hit the back of my head. I'm like my toes hit the back of my
Ooh.
head. I fell back like that. Boom. And I just remember like boom bouncing up, and like it hurt for like 2 seconds, bro. Like excruciating pain for like 2 seconds. Like it's like I was like, damn. I just like screamed. I was like, ah. And then like everything went away. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I just like rolled back over because I rolled to my side when it happened, and I rolled back over and I looked up. I was like, damn, that kind of hurt. I think I'm cool. By the time I was like getting up, Coach Lotta was like, hey, just stay right there. He was like, don't get up. You done. Like, don't get up. And I was like,
Yeah,
nah,
you need
coach,
that
I'm
motherfucker.
good. I was like, nah, coach, I'm good. And he was like, bruh, I just watched it. No, you not. Like, wait till Doc get over here. So like Doc got over there, they helped me up, and I'm like holding on to him, and he's like, Doc was like, try to walk. I'm like, I try to put pressure on it, and shit's wobbly. And I'm like, oh no. Boom. Fuck him. Don't
You
know. I remember
shaky.
exactly what he looked like. Him, and that nigga Frank. If I see them niggas in person, I'm fucking them up off the rip. No questions, no
This
words,
motherfucker
nothing.
always want to fight.
I do not remember the dude's name, but he pushed me in my back. I remember his face very clearly. That shit is ingrained in my brain. Him and fucking nigga named Frank for saying I need a paintbrush for chapstick. Both of them niggas getting fucked up if I see him. But yeah,
I got another one. I had two, but one was when I like fractured my arm. We were doing like dirt bike, not dirt bike shit. We were on a bicycle, we made a bum ass ramp, but like I fractured my arm. But I just thought about this one. It was like 8th grade, maybe freshman year, dog. I'm literally at the house, like just shooting. I was just shooting. That's what I did when we was at the house. Just outside shooting basketball. Like on the last shot, bro. Go up, pull. I was like, hit that hoe. Shot it. As soon as I released that hoe, like my whole lower back, this said like this is like that shit just stretched. And I was like, oh no. Like, and I was like stuck in a bent over position. Like my hand was on my back, dog. I had to walk inside like bent over. I said, hey ma, my back fucked up. I was like, bro, my shit was fucked up. And it was like a Sunday too, dog. I'm like, damn. So I'm just on the couch, like laid over, just on my side. Like, I can't sit up, I can't stand, I can't sit up straight. Like, I'm fucked. Like, my shit is like stretched. Go to doc. He's like, yeah, like you pulled your back muscle. I was like, damn. So like 2 weeks straight, like it wasn't like the full 2 weeks, but like the first week, like I couldn't stand up straight. It was hard as fuck to walk. So like fast forward like a month or two later, whatever. It was 8th grade, bro. I did go to the doctor to check it out or whatever. But fast forward like a month or two, whatever. NHS trip or NJHS, whatever the fuck it is, in 8th grade. We go to Gym Magic. We leave it like so. The first thing we did was go to Gym Magic, and then we was going like to like whatever else shit like Buffalo
Jerry
Wild Wings
Berry
in there
dog. I was
afterward.
part of that.
Yeah, ass tugboat. No, but it was
Cheeks.
like just like I think it was just like our grade or whatever when we went. I think it was my 8th grade year.
No, but I'm saying I did the
And we
same
go
thing in eighth. We
into
did the same thing in eighth
oh
grade.
yeah. We go. So they're like, oh, it's time to go. I was like, all right, cool. Me and Neil, I remember very vividly. He's like, all right, can we jump off the trampoline to the foam pit because we wasn't doing that while we was like playing at the gym. So he's like, yeah, just jump out. So like I do like boom, 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 like 3 bounces, jump up and dive into the pit. I planned on doing 1 flip, bro. My dumb ass did 2.5, face planted into the foam. Hand to God, my feet touched my head, bro. My feet touched my fucking head, and I wasn't fat back then. So like my shit just like stretched out and like boom, like I swear to God, my feet hit me in the back of my head, dog.
Did the
I
little
got
scorpion.
I was like, hey, I said, Neil, it's like, help me out this motherfucker. I was like, I gotta get out. Like, this motherfucker had to help me out the foam pit, dog. And like for the rest of the day, and that was the first thing we did. So the rest of the day, I'm just like fucking limp over here, like, hey, don't touch me, don't move my chair, don't make me be walking, nothing, don't fuck with me. Like my back was fucked, dog. I was pressed. That was probably
That
the
shit
worst
funny.
one right there.
That shit funny. But yeah, bro. That was probably my worst one. A celebratory kneecap displacement.
Hey, did Tangle fuck up his ankle the first day of like full pads? I think that was freshman year too,
Yeah,
or was
but
that like
that
a few
shit,
days
that
after?
was like it was the first day of full pass, dog. Literally, I fucked my knee up, and then like 15 minutes later, Tangle got his ankle, bro.
And he was out for like the entire shit, right?
Yeah. He was literally out until basketball season, and then basketball season came around, he tore his
Got cookie.
ACL.
Got cookie, dog. Anyways.
But on to the next topic. I'm asking this. I can't remember what made me think about it. But it was like sometime this weekend. I seen something and it made me think about it. Because whenever I watched it, I was like, Thanos is absolutely correct. But do you think Thanos is correct for wanting to improve the earth by wiping out half of the population?
Yeah. Take half these motherfuckers. As long as I ain't one of them, we cool. Take half these motherfuckers. They need to go, bro. Some people, whether it's just they pure evil, they just straight retarded. Um, out here polluting shit and whatnot.
But see, that's the
A
thing, though.
hundred
That's the
percent
thing,
correct.
though.
You don't know which, but at the end of the day, it leaves less of a eco imprint, or whatever the fuck they call it. If I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, half like what
1000%.
what we live with, like 8 billion people,
Yeah,
was like eight. Yeah, down to 4 billion. I obviously shit's gonna crash, like economy wise, and all that. But like overall, for like nature and ecosystem standpoint, the shit like skyrockets, in my opinion. Because like, guess what? Because more likely than not, you're gonna lose a lot of fucking like smart people like who run shit, even though the
yeah.
motherfuckers is also dirty. A good portion of them is dirty, but in my opinion, but
And I feel like
it's
it's
gonna take some
cool.
time to recuperate from that and learn, and nature's gonna have time to develop more. Again, redevelop.
Yeah, exactly. And that was his whole point, dog. Is like all these motherfuckers is killing the earth. The earth can get back to its 100% if we wipe out half these motherfuckers that's doing this shit. Because then we got to recoup while recouping the earth. The earth is going to recoup way faster than we are. So
Yeah,
it's like,
been here for a
and I
lot
can,
longer. It's gonna
and
be here for a lot longer.
facts, and I 1000% agree with them, even if I'm a part of it, bro. Like, you snap your finger and I dissipate, cool, bro. Because I'd rather
Just don't
not.
let it be
I'd
painful, sir.
rather not.
Oh, for sure, but don't let it be painful, dog.
I don't think it's painful. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. They just like
Turn
it's
into
like they
dust,
never
but
existed. Yeah.
it's cool. But was I rooting for him? No, because Cap had to give him the business. But
Nah, I
was he
was rooting
right?
for Thanos. Fuck them niggas, man. And Thanos was giving
Fuck what
them
you talking
niggas the
about.
business.
They had that motherfucker juiced.
He was giving them niggas
Wee
the
wee
business.
wee wee.
Bussiness.
He got to give him the
Bussiness.
business. Got to give him the business.
He did, he
Anyways,
did, he did end up getting him business, but
he's right in that sense. Yes, I can agree. I'm inclined to
I
agree.
could say
It makes
he
sense.
could have went a better way about the shit, but I feel like if anything, we wipe out everybody in prison. I hate to say it, but like all the homeless niggas, I really can't think of nobody else just off the top of my head. The homeless, the prison bound motherfuckers. Then everybody just got to get randomly selected. Just
Like you
let's
said,
wipe
you could
out
have went a
let's
different
wipe
way
out the
about it.
geezers too. Niggas 80 and up just got to go.
So what he could have did better was not. He could have found a way to get the Infinity Stones quietly and not wiped out all these planets along the way while trying to get them. Because that shit was
Yeah,
dumb.
absolutely.
You announced your plan. He was announcing your plan, dog. So that's all I'm saying.
My whole
You
thing
out
is
here
why the
just not
fuck he
giving
give
a
a
fuck
fuck
about the
about Earth
homeless
of
and
all
all.
planets?
I mean, that's because
Oh
we're
no, it was the
one
galaxy,
of the
wasn't it?
one of the
It was
shits.
the galaxy,
It's the
wasn't it?
whole galaxy he wiped out, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot it wasn't just the Earth; it was the whole galaxy. Um, yeah. I agree with you though. Like this motherfucker destroyed whole planets. That nigga
Is
kind of
what it is.
contradicted himself. How we destroying whole planets to preserve planets?
He didn't. No, he didn't destroy no planets. He literally went to planets and wiped out half their population, like literally, like lined them up, split them, said, "Hey, henchman, this half die, this half don't." Boom.
Oh shit! I didn't know he did all that. Why the fuck he ain't just do that instead of getting the stones?
You know how many fucking planets there are in that like universe shit? Like he ain't getting to all of them in a lifetime, dog.
I don't know, man. That nigga was doing that at a very rapid rate.
Man,
That motherfucker was just lazy, is what I'm hearing.
no, you gonna have to look up your shit because it wasn't lazy. This man was getting to business. He was getting to business and he was giving the business.
I know, but I'm just saying. Why he ain't just keep doing what he was
Motherfucker wasn't
doing?
lazy. He wild. Nah. In retrospect, he wouldn't have made an imprint at all. And in reality, he didn't because they reversed the shit. But anywho, he was on his business.
I fuck with Thanos either way, bro. I fuck with Thanos more than them heroes. That's for goddamn sure.
Check out Captain America. Fuck that, man. Fuck Thanos.
I'm never in my life gonna shout out no Captain America with his racist
Because he a white
Peckerwood
dude and you
ass.
don't like white. Who says he was racist, bro? Get the fuck out
Bro,
of here, bro.
look where he was. Look where he started, bro.
That don't make him
Where
racist.
did
He
he
always did
start?
the
Where
right
did he
thing.
come from?
He had the black man with him back in the 40s, dog. He had the black man with him back in the 40s on the commando unit. Howling Commandos, dog. You get the... And he had a Frenchman and a Chinaman, dog. Nah. You just...
Nah,
You a part-timer. You a part-timer, dog.
I ain't no part timer, dog. I'm sticking to
Part-timer.
that nigga. Did not like this man was only for the white folks.
This motherfucker. Besides Bucky, his best friend in modern times was the Falcon, who was a black man.
Nigga,
He,
he didn't have a
he
choice.
oh my god. It's not like this motherfucker was walking around yelling obscenities and slurs to people, dog. He ain't never no proof that he was racist. That's the dumbest shit ever.
It ain't never no
Moving
proof
forward.
that he not racist.
Do you have another topic? Because this shit is asinine that you're saying this right now. You just don't like it because he a white man.
I fuck
Next
with
thing you
white
know, you
people.
gonna say
Stop
you hate
playing.
motherfucker
I
hate me
fuck with
apparently.
white people, bruh.
Next topic.
Ain't no more topics, dog.
Um,
Fuck you.
Shout out to the pod. Everybody who watches, love and appreciate it. You know, shares, likes, all that. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
You're